Welcome you guys back into my how-to series. So guess what? I mean, it's been a while since I've been doing a video over here, but why is that? Because I've been doing a lot of audio content. I've been doing a lot of audio, and now you guys can find my audio content on my Mega Drive, and I have a lot of audio content coming in to my nice and beautiful YouTube channel. But what I'm doing with my YouTube channel now is I'm just posting music content and life coaching content on my actual YouTube channel for now. And why is that? Because I need to go and grow myself in different ways, and I need to make sure that I have plenty of videos coming up every single day to make sure that I'm doing more than enough for myself every single day to do greater. So what I do is I have a Mega Drive, and since I have a Mega Drive, I place everything into Mega Drive so I can go and create this 1 hour series of videos. And now, since I have 1 hour series of videos coming up, I'm understanding that no matter what that, I want to be able to go and dwell upon a better way for myself where I can go and upload all this nice and beautiful content that's just life coaching. And now, why just life coaching? I promise you that from that point, I'm understanding that I want to create these 1 hour videos and post it online. And now, I have a life coaching podcast as well in terms of life coaching, where I'm doing a lot of life coaching in the podcast. Whereas now, from that point, I'm understanding that no matter what I can upload that online, and it's much more better overall to do so. I'm making sure that no matter what, that as I go and grow myself, that I really study that it's already online inside of my Mega Drive. But that's the thing, yeah? Whereas now, what's the thing about life? I understand every single day, if you're growing yourself differently, and you're making sure that no matter what, that every single day you're doing something that's helping you move forward. I'm making sure I'm always focusing on doing video work as well as audio work, so I can go and dwell upon a better way for myself. So I'm making sure that I can go and really dwell upon making sure that you guys are nice and beautiful for yourself, to make sure that no matter what, that since I'm actually growing myself every single day, I'm always looking for new ideas. And as I look for new ideas, I'm making sure that I study upon helping you with different communicational skills, because that's how I grow. I grow for different ways of thinking and different ways of being and different ways of doing. And now I understand that what's important is communicational skills in a way that you're actually moving forward with your nice and beautiful life every single day. So if you want to go and make a difference in life, then just make sure that you understand that you have to go and really speak over people in a way that you have to speak over their habits, and you have to speak over others and what they're doing to you, because that way you're actually growing regardless. So regardless of what other people are doing to you, just be able to grow yourself and be able to understand that today I can go and do my fashion photos over here. And because I do my fashion photos, I make sure I'm very nice and beautiful every single day to go and focus on something that's actually helping me move forward. And what is that? I actually smoke. I realize it's more that I understand I never smoke cigarettes, and I never do anything that is harming me. I make sure I move forward regardless of what's happening, and I'm making sure always to go and deliver something that's actually quality. So as I deliver quality, I'm making sure that no matter what, that more videos are coming up online in daily life, so I can go and succeed much more and more and more, because that's how I actually live life. I live life differently. I make sure I do something different every single day to succeed, because once I succeed forward, and I do something every single day to go and deliver that nice and beautiful content that I can go and actually deliver myself every single day to help you to grow, is the whole point in interest. So if you want to go and do something that's actually helping you move forward every single day, then you have to look at your communicational skills, and you have to actually, honestly be able to go and dwell upon that kind of range where you can go and really find yourself more attractive every single day, to go and follow yourself in a way that you're following Jesus Christ, and that you're making sure that you're more spiritual, and making sure that you have more than enough every single day to succeed with, every single day in different ways. So if you understand that no matter what, that for example, I have a seminar coming up on the 20th of May, and it's my birthday on the 20th of May 2021. And since it's my 29th birthday, I'm inviting 100 people to come to my seminar. And now I understand I've been going around Sydney, and I've been going around my area over here in Liverpool and Busby area of Hoxton Park and Green Valley and Bettrr around Sydney. I've been making sure that people get my business cards, and I've been placing my business cards on the dashboards of every car. And I'm making sure that no matter what, that since I'm actually doing that, I place the nice and beautiful business card on the front screen of the front glass window of a car. And I have windscreen wipers there, and I just place it inside the windscreen wiper, and I just open up the windscreen wiper and I place it, and then I shove the nice and beautiful business card there. So my business cards are rolling around every single day. I'm making sure that no matter what, that very soon I'm advertising myself on buses around there. And that way I'm always understanding that you have to also advertise yourself with outdoor banners, and then making sure that no matter what, you can go and place all these banners and everything about you everywhere that you want, so you can always succeed for yourself, and so that you can do a greater job for yourself, is the whole point. So if you're willing to advertise yourself, and if you're willing to go and grow yourself daily, and if you're willing to just invest some money into yourself to go and do a greater job for yourself, then nothing's stopping you. I promise you, nothing can stop you when you're actually growing yourself in a different way. So if you want to go and do the best job possible every single day to go and succeed for yourself, then make sure you understand that no matter what, that you're always studying upon helping yourself to succeed every single day in different ways. And that way you're doing something excellent for yourself in a way that you're doing greater. So every single day, just focus on making sure that if you want to go and make sure that you have more enough money or anything in terms of life, then make sure you're staying more indoors while also giving more words. Actually, giving more words is what you need to do every single day, and it's eternal life to do so every single day, to focus upon giving those nice and beautiful people words. Because guess what, I promise you, they never want to be with you, but guess what, I mean, give them words anyway, because guess what, I promise you, you never need them to be with you. I understand, but what you need to do every single day is focus on saying that what's amazing every single day is focusing on being alone anyway, because I understand how it feels when they want somebody else but never you. They want somebody else that's lower quality than you. I mean, why is that? I mean that's what they deserve. In the sense, so no matter what, I realize just make sure that you're lifting yourself in different ways, and make sure that you're understanding straight away how it's the people who are doing that to you, and it's never God. I'm pretty sure God's never doing that to you. In a sense, so make sure you understand that if you want to go and really, really do greater for yourself, then make sure you understand that no matter what, that there's no problems in the world. But I understand that every single day you have to focus on yourself. You have to focus on yourself. So I just woke up by making sure you understand that no matter what, that I'm learning the nice and beautiful kind art of gestures. So when you yawn, just cover your mouth, so you understand straight away that you look much better when you're understanding anyway that you show your teeth and everything you want, but make sure you understand that you're covering your mouth so you can simplify yourself in a way that you're learning how to grow yourself. Now, as I grow myself differently, I make sure that no matter what, that I have more enough time today to go and do my nice and beautiful music production or whatever it is that I do, by making sure that I'm studying the art of just speaking more words today. That's all I want to be doing today. All I want to be doing every single day is speaking more words and more words and more words, and planning my life and talking over my life and making sure that I'm more successful every single day. So as I become more successful, I'm making sure that on my seminar day, teaching people time management, I'm making sure I'm getting my laser very soon. I'm building my portfolio, and I'm making sure that I go and show a presentation very soon also at my seminar about Mega Drive and about what I'm doing and how I'm actually doing what I do. Alright, now anyway, on my actual nice and beautiful birthday on the 28th of May, I can say it's my best birthday, where I'm having a 29th birthday. I'm having 100 people give me $200 each, and that way I make $20,000 on my birthday. And I make sure anyway that what's important is file for your tax returns every single year, or be able to get that money and put it into real estate right away, so you can actually go and find yourself whatever you need to go and succeed. So if you want to understand something about life, then what you can understand straight away is if you have $20,000 in your pocket right now, you can make a phone business. You can make an Uber business. You can make some other type of business on the side that can rack you some income, and that can rack you some nice and beautiful insurance. So what you can do is straight away get yourself an Uber driver, and you can get yourself an Uber car, and you can hire somebody to go and drive a Uber around town. And guess what happens? Well, now they're actually giving you money. When they're giving you money for the rest of your life, because you're able to give them money and they're able to give you money, and whatever they work for is what you give them. And that way you have one employee giving you more money like this. Because guess what, probably that's a nice and beautiful, smart idea for you to implement right away. So that's a thumbs up. So what you do is learn how to get yourself your own Uber drivers and be the company of Uber drivers for a bit. And what you do is understand that no matter what, it's much more how I feel that if you do that, then you're actually succeeding and you're winning you're winning right away. Or you can also go on, let's say, eBay and drop shipping, or you can go also on, you can go and store somewhere, you can go install somewhere, and you can make sure you can get these phones and have a phone business and just sell phones to people very quickly. And that way you have, you have a side hustle here. Or you can just get that money and just have in your pocket and just be able to create more events with it. And that way, as you create more events with it, then guess what, I promise you, no matter what, that you advertise your business with that money as much as you can. And make sure that you understand that no matter what you do, that you go and rack up as much money as you can, and make sure that no matter what, that you go and invest it into real estate as soon as possible. All the way. Now, if you invest into real estate as soon as possible, then you have an asset. You have an asset that's giving you money every single month or every single week. It's giving you money like a pension. It's like a pension. So when Social Security comes around, then people every fortnight may get a certain amount of money from the government. But that's like real estate as well. I mean, every single week or month or week or fortnight, you get a certain amount of income from the government as well. But the government's giving you that money because the government's printing the money and making those people who are in your real estate work for you, and they're giving you rent every single week or every single month. And they're giving you like Social Security. I mean, they're giving you the cash flow. And what you need to do is be able to rack that money up. So the first $100,000 is coming from your hands, and you have to understand how to make that. I mean, once you make the first $100,000, then you can make the next $100,000. And then you can make the next $100,000. And then guess what happens? I mean, sooner than later you have $300,000. And then go get yourself a real estate right away. Otherwise, they tax you 60% of that money. So what do you rather do? I mean, would you rather go and have $300,000 to put into real estate to gain at least $3,000 a month? Or do you go and, let's say, have $300,000 in your bank account while the bank says, hey, do your tax returns every year, and they say that they tax you 60% of $300,000 so that you have around $120,000? I mean, what would you rather do? I mean, go and really invest $300,000 into real estate so that you have tax breaks. And what's a tax break? I mean, it just means if you invest all your money into real estate right away, then it means that the bank already has your money, but you're just making more money now, slowly. Understand? I mean, now you have an asset that's actually producing you money without giving you money for taxes. And that way I'm saying anyway that you have something to look forward to. So I'm always looking forward to understanding that. I'm not saying that no matter what, that if you just go and get yourself the 1% rule of real estate out there, I promise you can find real estate out there that you can have for yourself all around the world. I mean, you can find real estate out there all around the world, and you can be someone who governs that kind of place for yourself, where you can actually go and grow yourself daily and making sure that you have more enough of what you need daily. So succeed in a way that you're always on top of content and always on top of everything. So as I actually do my fashion photos daily, I make sure that no matter what, I'm doing more than enough fashion photos every single day to make sure I can post more enough content online to succeed. So for myself today, probably the best opportunity for me today is to go and do some fashion photos right now. So I can go and make sure I'm on top of my content, and I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm doing a delivery every single day of what I believe is very true. So making sure that no matter what, that as I go and grow myself now, I have so much more time to be able to do everything, but I have to show myself on video. I have to show myself speaking in video as well every single day, because that's just part of the equation of Danny Milivojevic. And now, why am I showing myself on video every single day? Because what's important for me is to speak more words in front of you and to be showing myself somehow. But I'm understanding that with my comedy videos and all that, I understand how much videos I want to post online, and overall I understand everything is going into Mega Drive. But I'm understanding that what's smart for me right now is to be able to just post life coaching videos online for now, and everything else goes into a nice and beautiful way of life of Mega Drive. So I'm not saying that no matter what, that right now I'm producing the most audios in life coaching and music production and life coaching videos now. Probably hands down, probably I'm doing this the most. But then I understand singing videos and all, I also have to be singing, I also have to do some other content. But as that comes along, and as I make 1 hour videos in those, I post it into Mega Drive. I post it into Mega Drive, and as I post it into Mega Drive, I let it be. I let it be into Mega Drive. But guess what? I promise you that's the way it is, yeah? And then what happens is, from that point, I can go and create an event around myself here, and people can come watch me anyway. And I never have to be too much doing that on YouTube. I can do it on my nice and beautiful Mega Drive. And now the thing is, that's the way, yeah, because other people never care about me. So what I do is I go and focus upon understanding that for myself, my life coaching is all the way up. And I'm making sure that my music production is all the way up now. So I'm making sure that my music production is just as good as my life coaching. So go and listen to my music too. So as I go and understand that my music production is just as good as my life coaching, I'm making sure that no matter what, that you guys understand straight away how I'm dealing with life here. I'm dealing with life differently. I'm making sure I'm doing something different. I'm making sure opening up every single day in different ways. I'm making sure every single day I have a life coaching program. I have something that's actually, I have something that's actually helping me move forward. But as I actually move forward now, I'm looking for specific ideas to be able to give you in different ways, and I'm planning my life forward in different ways, and I'm making sure I'm ahead of the game. And I'm making sure that you understand business skills and everything in mindset every single day, and making sure that you understand that no matter what, that in Australia and all around the world, you have to file for tax returns every single year. And you can make $1 million today, but it's your money for 1 year. And then after 1 year, they tax you 60% of that 1 million. Understand? That's how it is. But then guess what? I promise you, every single day, focus on understanding that these FPOS machines also tax you from 1.5% to 1.8% on interest every single time you do a transaction as well. So you understand that. And also they file and they need you to, let's say, get the nice and beautiful ABN number in Australia and some kind of number to register your business around the world. And also you need to get yourself a business account and also have up to 12 months of registering in terms of registry with that business account and also the ABN number. And be able to always have be able to have an ABN number in Australia and around the world, be able to have this number that is registering your business. So in Australia it's ABN, which is Australian business number. And then from that point you can go call the hire companies today and you can get yourself a nice and beautiful employee if you want. But what's important is make other people work for you and make sure that you're investing that money that you have into income-driven assets. So it's something that's actually driving you in terms of driving your money back. So if you understand straight away how to invest your money, then invest your money into places where you can get some employees. So go and see how you can get some employees to make your life much better. So make sure you understand that if you have $20,000, then guess what? Approaching now, you can get yourself an employee. You can get yourself an assistant. You can get yourself somebody around town to make your life much better. What are some ways for me to get an employee? I realize I can get an Uber driver. I can get some Uber drivers. I can get 5-6 Uber drivers with $20,000, and 5-6 Uber drivers can be making me money for 5 years or whatever. And I'm making sure that anyway, I can insure the cars. I can get the cars. I can be giving money for the cars over here, but it's not for the cars, but for myself to get some money. And I understand I already have 5-6 drivers, and then guess what I'll do with the money that they give me every single week is I make events around that money. And I'm just going to accumulate more Uber drivers, more Uber drivers, more Uber drivers who are working for me. And that's it. I just make sure I just run the company there. I run that small company. But I'm making people work as an Uber driver. And they're my employees. And I'm just making money from them. In a sense. So you can do that. And it's much more likely that you win straight away. So what you do from that point is also with myself over here. In terms of employees, I realize what else can I do to make sure I have an employee for myself. I understand that no matter what. It's just that I'm my own employee right here. I'm making sure you understand that when I go and grow myself in my company, I'm making sure that no matter what, it's more how I feel that I get the money and I just go make more money with that money. I'm going to make more money with that money and I just build up to, let's say, real estate deals. And I start looking for real estate deals now. And I make sure anyway, I find a deal very quickly and I make sure I just go and invest that money very quickly, because that way I'm understanding that no matter what, that if I invest that money back into Uber drivers and into employees right away, I get tax breaks. I get tax breaks right away. And now that's what they never say to you. But what I do is I can get that money and invest it back into employees. And that way I have people driving my cars and everything I'm doing. And I can invest it back into the people and they can be giving me cash flow. I promise you now, the government helps you to do this. The government helps you every single day to have more employees in your company. So if you make a small business, and if you have a business or service or somewhere, and you make a small business to go and run your business around places of the government. So go and look at the governments and what kind of employees do they need in life. And if you fund the governments somehow with your nice and beautiful money to have an employee with their companies, now you're honestly doing a share, and now you're sharing with people the systems of the government. And what you do is you figure out where the government's employees are and go and give those people work, and give them work in places that you become your own employment provider in a way that you make them work, the government's work over there. And now you're part of the equation where you're somebody who has all these employees and you are providing for those employees, except the government's never doing it for you, but you're doing it for the government, for yourself. And now you must understand that since the government's already employing people, then you just go and jump in and make yourself employ people as well, so that you are also with the government, and so that you are stepping up as a vehicle to drive yourself forward. Understand? So the whole point is, if you have more employees working for you, then you also have tax breaks on these people that are working for you, and also you're training them every single day to go and become much more. So what you do is understand that no matter what, that, for example, other people hire apprentices. So let's say that if I'm a plumber or an electrician or carpenter, and let's say I have some jobs and I'm my own self-employed truck, I have my own truck, but I need an assistant. I mean, what do I do? I have to get myself an apprentice, yeah? I have to get myself an apprentice. I have to say, hey, I train you, I train you, I train you, I train you. I train some plumbers, I train some electricians, I train some carpenters to come with me everywhere, every single day with my van somewhere. Actually, now I have some employees, yeah? I mean, now they're doing my job. They're doing my job. I have much more easier to give them money in terms of $18 per hour or something that the government's saying for me to give. But guess what? I'm giving them money. I'm employing them. I'm probably there with the best boss ever. Anyway, we go around the world and we go traveling 9 to 5 somewhere. And guess what? I'm promise you, they are giving me money, but they're making my job easier. And I make $5,000 while I give them $200 per day. I give them I give them $200 per day and make $5,000. But on my own, I make $5,000. But with them, I make $6,000, and I still make the same amount of money. I still make the same amount of money and more because I have an employee. I mean, how is that possible? I mean, if I get employees and I get more employees, I'm making more money from what's happening, but I'm getting some help. And because I get some help, I realize that my job is easier to do. I mean, if I get 500 employees to do my construction for me, and I never have to do a hammer, I never have to hit the hammer, I get 500 people to hit the hammer for me. I mean, they're doing it for me. I mean, they're doing the hard work for me. Well, I'm the manager of the construction. I'm the person who says, hey, this is what this goes and this. I'm at the site, I'm at the job, but I'm showing people what to do on the day. And they're doing it for me. I mean, they're making the whole freaking building for me. I mean, you understand? Because I'm the one who owns the building. But they're building my building. And what do I do with that building? I sell the building. I sell the whole building for more money. So the builders never make that money. I make the money because I own the building. I construct the building. I construct the whole building. I mean, you understand? I invite people to come to the building to do my construction. I'm the manager now of the building. So that's real estate development. So now, if I want to do that, then I'm working for the government here. I'm working for myself. Now, that's a self-employment where I go and pick an area and I start developing that area. I mean, without the government's permission, I love it. Approach now, guess what? Approach, I need the government's permission. I say, hey, I want to start work in this area. I want to make sure I can go and build this nice and beautiful plant. I have some money. I need some workers around here. I need 5,000 workers of construction right here, please. I mean, guess what happens? I have all the money to do that. And guess what? Anyway, I start giving all the money to these workers to come to feed my company. And I just go and give them all the money. I make this big construction site. And guess what? From that point, I invite people into those nice and beautiful real estate deals. And they give me the lease. They give me money to rent their company to be in that company. So what I do is, let's say I make this big construction site and you need a place to do your company or work. And you come to my office and you say, hey, I want to be able to go into your office and give you some money so that I can have my company in your company in terms of your building. So what I do is I lease it out to you. I lease the building out to you and say, no worries, but this is the rent every single week. And now you give me rent because I did build the whole complex. And now it's my complex. I mean, understand? A complex is a real estate. So as I build this complex, now everything I gave to these people to do the work for me to build this construction site is now mine forever. And what I can do is either sell it or keep it for the rest of my life. I mean, in a sense, so that's what people do in terms of people who are real estate managers or anybody who's a landlord or anybody who's, let's say, a real estate developer, is they get people from the government to go and employ people to go, no matter what, that we go and employ people to make sure that we're making more money. So the whole deal is understand that no matter what, if you want to make more money regardless, that the best way that Jesus Christ shows you to do it is just talk more words. And now Jesus Christ to make more money, I realize that Jesus Christ makes more money in the words. I mean, the words is how Jesus Christ makes money, but let's say Jesus Christ wants to make the actual money in terms of plastic. I promise you, Jesus Christ says it's much better for you to go and speak the words and get in front of people and then be able to go and deliver information and be able to charge people at the door. And then Jesus Christ says from that point, just build that money as much as you can and you're safe and sound for as long as you want. I promise you, from as long as you want, you're already safe and sound, as long as you can do that. I mean, as long as you can go as long as you can go month to month to month to month, just building your own events around yourself and charging people and promoting that event for the rest of your life. I promise you, you're safe already. And that's just self-employment. So my self-employment is that I can go around life coaching for the rest of my life. And I can build these events around town for the rest of my life. And I can make money for the rest of my life with just life coaching and music production, making events around the world. Around myself only. And I never need an employee. I never need anything other than but on the day, I need someone to hire to just be able to take care of an FBOS machine. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what, that's something different. And now security guards and all that, approach, that's all different. But some places do require security guards. And then I have to be able to call these security guards and all this to come to the dorm and to come to the day to be with me. But that's how it is, yeah? So what I do is I understand that no matter what, I have more than enough time every single day to succeed by making sure anyway that what I do every single day is I focus on hiring people as much as I can to be able to go and do greater. I mean, in the sense that no matter what, it's much more how business works like this, where you have to hire other people and give them something to do so that they can do something so you can have faster success. So that's the whole point. And the whole point is drive money into the people. I mean, all the money you have, throw it back into people. And that's it. I mean, throw it back into people and the people deliver you service. And that service helps you raise your standards. I mean, you understand? So money business is a construction business. And the more money you can make, the more of a construction you can make. So the more money you have, the more words you give. And the more words you give, the more money you have. So we're always focusing on making sure that we have to go and deliver service of appreciation for people to make sure that we have more enough money every single day to be our best version. I mean, we need to be the best version first to make money. I mean, first we need to be our best version. I mean, if you're someone who's even, let's say, never close to becoming your best version, then it's much more difficult for you to make money than it is for me, because I'm my best version every single day and I'm growing and growing. But those people who are never growing are unable to make money. I mean, they are only able to make money by working on a 9-to-5 job. I promise you all though, they are unaware of how to make money. So what I do is I teach people how to make money and how to go around the world traveling and doing what they want every single day. But that's a career. I mean, that's a dream come true for me to be able to do that and to be able to go around the world traveling, be a public speaker and make $50,000 per hour. I mean, that's easy, yeah? But the thing is, every single day, that as I focus on growing myself and my company, or as my company is growing through my company is growing through information products. And as I give you more information, I'm more successful, but I'm moving forward very quickly upon what I say and what I do. And as I say something and as I do something around my life, I'm making sure that as I export my MP3 files as I export my MP3 and bit wave files in terms of 16-bit wave files and 32-bit wave files and anything to do with MP3, I'm making sure I'm always delivering content on video while doing it, so I never waste time. So I'm a music producer and I'm exporting my music track right now, and I'm exporting 16-bit and the MP3 right now. It's been 28 minutes since the exporting function has been happening, and whatever I've been doing, I put that 28 minutes into a video. And I'm never wasting time, am I? I'm never wasting time. I'm never waiting for that. I'm just going and doing a video for myself. So what are the points of these videos? I mean, why do I make these videos? I make these videos so that I can grow my business. I mean, the only way to grow your business, the only way to go and plant one seed first into your business, and then what happens is you fill up the seed with information, and that information grows into a big tree. But how do you fill the nice and beautiful tree of the seed with information? I mean, that's the words. So the words of the tree is why that tree is so big. I mean, do you see many trees around town? I mean, why is one tree smaller than the other one? I mean, that tree is so small and that other tree is so big because that big tree spoke more words. I promise you, that big tree spoke more words into life. I promise you. I promise you, those trees have to speak words just like us. I promise you, they have to speak words in different ways. It's the same way. I mean, they're saying, I mean, why is one dog stronger than the other dog? Because one dog is speaking more words than another dog. I mean, why is one individual stronger than another individual? Because one individual is speaking more words than the other one. I mean, why is somebody able to make $1 billion, but other people have to work for $200 a day? I realize because that person who made $1 billion is able to speak the words of that. And that's it, yeah? But you have to speak those words, and you have to find yourself a miracle every single day to focus on understanding that Jesus Christ can speak anything into life. So why can't you? I mean, make sure you understand that no matter what, that if you're growing every single day and you understand that I've been traveling around the world in Australia for 1 year and 8 months, and I've seen Australia and how it is, really. And Perth's very beautiful. I promise you, Perth's very beautiful, and Hobart is very beautiful, and Townsville is very beautiful. I promise you, all these places are very beautiful for me to see. But the thing is that if you want to do business around the world, then you can do business wherever you want. I realize all that you have to find yourself the best deal every single day, and then you have to go and promote yourself quickly. And there's no waste of time over here. So making sure anyway that as I promote my business, I'm making sure I have plenty of money and plenty of success every single day to go and focus on something that I need to do. But I was over 3 months ago in the Port Stephens area, and I was saying, hey, I finally have to go and do this. I have to go and finally make my first event. But when you make your first event, there's a process of 1 month before the event happens. And make sure you're creating your events monthly. I mean, make sure your events are monthly. I mean, you understand? Because that way you have plenty of time to promote those events. That's it, yeah? So no matter what, if you want to make your events weekly, then make 3 events on the week for free, and 1 event that's a given event where you're giving and making people give you $200 per ticket. And make 1 event per month that's a pricey ticket, but make 3 events every single month for free somewhere. And be a regular at a church or something like that, or be a regular somewhere in life coaching for free. And I do busking performances for this, and I do as many busking performances as I want because it's all for free. But what I do is I make sure anyway that if you want to go and do something for free, then make sure that you are making more money. So go where the money is now. I mean, make sure that you're going and studying upon understanding how to evacuate anything that's never good for you, and make sure that you understand that everything's good for you. But make sure you understand that no matter what you do, what's good for you only. I mean, do what works for you. So as I'm actually building my business now, I'm constructing my business around information products. But I understand Grant Cardone has many information products, and he's selling his whole products for $32,000. I mean, you can sell your products for as much as you want. But the thing is, with myself over here, is since I understand how he's going about it, I'm not saying that no matter what, that he's a sales individual and he just sells and sells and sells all these products like this. But for myself, I'm earning a much greater reputation by doing it for free. I mean, they're saying because that way I'm doing it for free always, and then guess what happens? I promise you, I prosper and succeed much greater than Grant Cardone because I'm willing to give more content for free. And now, as I really, really grow, I'm making sure that no matter what, it's much more how I feel every single day, that I go and prosper to the point of making sure that I just succeed much more. And then I start more helping myself to build more businesses and to have much more greater intent upon what I want to do, by making sure you understand that if you're going and making sure that you are advertising your business every single day, then you have to understand that Grant Cardone has all these employees because his real estate can fund his employees a lot. His real estate is able to fund his employees. So what he does is he gets all this real estate, and that's why he has 500 employees, for example. I mean, does he have 500 employees? I promise he has over 100 employees. I promise you. But he has employees. I mean, they're saying, I promise you, these companies that have employees, but they only have employees because of the real estate they have. And the real estate is funding the employees. And what are the employees doing? I'm pretty sure whatever Grant Cardone wants them to do, or whatever these people who have employees want them to do. I mean, in a sense, so if I get $1 million a day from real estate, I mean, now I can be a real estate developer. I can just go and get 500 construction people and go on the construction site and say, I want this and this and this and this. Well, it's so easy for me to do that. I mean, understand? I mean, I have $1 million a day from real estate. I mean, let's just go and put it back into people and get them work. And let's just start doing something to help people get work. I mean, you understand? So that's how it is, yeah? I mean, you employ people. But what I do is if I gain $1 million a day, I make sure I build a business around town, and I make this Danny Milivojevic Corporation somewhere. I make sure I get uni students, I get people and students to come to my beautiful university and we're just going to learn all day. And we're just going to learn all day. And my education it's a free organization. I mean, it's a free organization, and I just teach you for free somewhere. But I'm already doing that online. I'm already doing that. I'm pretty sure that university is already online. So this massive Daniel Milivojevic, in terms of this massive Daniel Milivojevic corporation that I want to give you all the knowledge, is already here. I mean, it's already here. I mean, it's already in my words. I mean, why do you need to come to fucking Sydney, Australia, to fucking some university to see Daniel Milivojevic when you can see me online? I mean, you can see me online already. I mean, why do you need to drive 1 hour away from your family to be able to be in a class full of individuals around Daniel Milivojevic at some university that he has? It's a free organization over there that he helps people to boost mindset. When I'm already doing that online, I'm already doing that inside of YouTube, I'm already doing that inside of Mega Drive, I'm already doing that inside of Instagram. But if you want to see me live somewhere, then it's $200 per ticket for now to see me live doing my performances. I mean, that's different, yeah? But making sure that no matter what, I realize that no matter what, that other people charge $50,000, but they charge $50,000 per 1 hour per speaking gig. And now if somebody invites me to some event, I can charge them and say $50,000 to see me. I can say that very quickly. I mean, you understand? But that's how it is. I understand, although that what I do from that point is I make sure I just let it be, but that's free attention for me. I mean, free attention is all the money in the world. I mean, free attention, I mean, if somebody calls me to go around 10,000 people over there to speak and public speak, I just go for free because I already have the money. I already have the money, I promise you. So what I do is I make sure I have more enough attention, always, so I can go and start charging them too. I can say, hey, I mean, it's $50,000 to see me, man. I mean, you have to give me some money to see me. Which that's how it is, yeah? I can start doing it now. Do I start doing it? I promise you, if I'm worthy of it, I promise you I can do it. I'm worthy. I'm always worthy. So I'm making sure anyway that as I really succeed every single time, I understand that they do take advantage of you if you never ask them for money. I mean, but guess what? I realize if you're asking for money, I promise you, if you're asking them for money, then you're worth it. I mean, the same thing as I create my events around town and ask for $200 per ticket to see me, is the same thing I can say that it's $50,000 per public speaking speech to see me somewhere. I still make money, don't I? I probably should make money quickly. But now, as I really grow myself anyway, I make sure that I can go and step up now to make sure that happens. Where I never need them in my life because they are never helping me now. Or those people are never trying to help me now. I mean, why are they calling me now to my public speaking performances? I mean, why are they calling me now to the public speaking performances? Oh, they want me to be famous. I mean, they want me to be famous, yeah? Well, now it's $100,000 per fucking public speaking speech to see me. And that's it. Well, that's it, yeah? I mean, what? I mean, that's it. I mean, now, there you go. I gave you what you want. I mean, now, you have famous Daniel Milivojevic. But guess what? I mean, now it's $100,000. Because you never want to fucking call me for free now. I mean, why are they calling me for free now? I mean, why are they calling me to their big events right now? I mean, why? Because they want me to have 1 million followers. I mean, is that it? I mean, you just want me to have 1 million followers? I mean, yeah? I mean, now, I have 1,000 followers on Instagram, but it's $100,000 to see me. I have 1,000 followers on Instagram. I have 35 followers on YouTube. But it's $100,000 to see Daniel Milivojevic. I mean, do you have money? I mean, do you have money, man, to see me? I never care about you. But that's how it is, yeah? But no matter what, I'm worthy of the money. I'm worthy. I'll give you the information on the day. About whatever you want. First, that's it. I promise you what. First, now, every single time, I never need their fucking business. I never need their fucking attention because I have attention all my life. I have attention already. I already have all that free attention. So let's start charging them, yeah? I already have the free attention. I never fucking need their free attention. I never need their free attention. I never need that shit. I already have the fucking public speeches that I can make around the world. I can make my own events. I never fucking need their events in my life. So now I can start charging them, yeah? It's simple. So what I do is I charge. I charge as much as I want every single day. And make sure anyway that what they go by is $50,000 per speech. So I can do that for myself. And I make sure anyway that if I go and raise I raise the bar, I make sure it's $100,000. I make sure it's $100,000 per public speaking speech to see me, and that's it. I never fucking go to free events anywhere when they call me, unless they give me $100,000. I have no fucking time for them, man. I have no time for them to fucking go from Sydney to fucking Brisbane or Melbourne or Perth or fucking America and fucking waste 30 hours of my life to fucking see 10,000 people to give my fucking free speech. I have no fucking time for them at all. I have no fucking time to see them in my life. Unless they give me fucking money to see me. Unless they see me money, and unless they give me money to see me, that's fucking different. I only have fucking time for you when you give me $100,000. That's it, yeah? But, that's it. I have no fucking time for them because they never give me $100,000 now. They're never giving me fucking free speeches today either. Because they fucking think they're top shit. So, no worries. I never fucking need your free speeches. I never fucking need your money. I never fucking need anything about you. So what I do is I understand straight away I'm just learning and growing for myself. And I'm going around the world and traveling and doing a great job for myself, at least. In a sense, so no matter what, that I'm learning the art of whatever I need to do. And I have all the sex in the world with women. I have every single brothel out there. I have all the fucking escorts out there. I fucking have any kind of beautiful woman you want me to have. Which I have already. Because I have the money. I mean, all of them look for money. And that's all they look for. They just want money. I want money. I want money. I mean, I understand you want money. I understand $300 goes a long way for those women. I mean, guess what? Probably every single day you must understand that no matter what, if you want to go and grow yourself, it's never the money that makes you rich. It's the words. The words make you rich. The words are something that you can express yourself. And there's no limits upon the words that you can speak. I can speak these words all day long. I mean, all day long I can find something to say. I can find an idea. I can find something to stimulate my mindset with. I can make sure I have more than enough every single day to succeed. So what I do all the time is I make sure I'm always ahead of the game in my life. So as I become ahead of the game, I'm making sure I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed. So when I actually do something to help myself move forward, I realize it's always about myself, helping myself to succeed. So as I succeed differently, I make sure that no matter what, I have more than enough success every single day to live my life. So what I do is I show up in a better way for myself to have that nice and beautiful stipulation to help myself to do greater in the world every single day. So I'm just uploading some content over here. So I'm making sure you understand that no matter what I do today, that I'm successful. I'm successful in what I do. Because why? Because I'm choosing to be able to go and find every single resource out there upon what's happening. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. In a way, I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm helping myself move forward. I realize although that all this nice and beautiful advertising on Facebook and Instagram is just to make money right now. Actually, that's it, yeah? Actually, it's never to get more popular online. But yes, it is also. But the thing is, I see Ben Harvey advertising his products on actual Facebook and Instagram and all that. And his following is very small. But the thing is, you must understand that no matter what, that everybody's following is very small to a minimal extent. And you must understand that it's because over time and over the length of time, how much you can do over time with words is how much you can actually be much more. So I'm understanding that what I do now is because I'm ahead of the crowd and I'm ahead of the game and I can see exactly what they're doing. Whereas what they're doing is trying to make money through Facebook and Instagram by advertising their programs around Australia or around the world and targeting people specifically in that area through Instagram and Facebook. And then saying, hey, come to see me here, or come to see me here, and come to see me here. So let's say that if I give a nice and beautiful, let's say, Mounties or any kind of program out there, and I make sure that no matter what, I give programs always. But let's say I go and speak in Sydney at the nice and beautiful Metro Theatre. I make sure I get Instagram advertisements. I fucking target Metro Theatre, Newtown. I fucking just get the Instagram logo. I fucking give $500 and I target that fucking area for the whole month, for example, before I even get there. And everybody in fucking Sydney Metro Theatre over there in the local area there is fucking seeing me on Instagram. Russia, definitely. Russia, they see me on Instagram, definitely. But that is how it is. But what I can do is get some fucking buses before that. And get all the fucking buses from Sydney Metro Theatre and Newtown area to fucking have my logo on that. and to say, hey, I'm at the fucking Metro Theatre here for 1 month. Rosh, it's simple, yeah? Rosh, that's another way to target that area. Rosh, another way to target that area is to say, hey, I get my business cards and I fucking go put my business cards on all those fucking cars. Rosh, that's another way to target that area. And what I can do extra for that is I go and fucking put it on all the mailboxes too, in terms of in terms of my business cards. And then what I fucking do from that point also is I fucking go and put the business card under fucking everybody's doors. And then what I can do extra is put fucking my basking performances right in that fucking center right there. And I can fucking be in the front of Metro Theatre, fucking promoting myself to be at the Metro Theatre very soon. And then people can see that, and I give my business card saying, at the Metro Theatre on this day. Or I can fucking also just stand like somebody on the street somewhere, and I can fucking give them business cards saying I'm at the Metro Theatre. I can give them hand by hand. So those are the only fucking ways you can promote yourself. Or you can get your fucking self a poster and fucking post it all over the local area or where you're fucking going to be for the next month. And guess what? I promise you, I put a banner or outdoor banner or fucking these banners all everywhere. I put these fucking postages on fucking poles and everything and saying, hey, this is where I am at. Or fucking this day on this month. Those are the only ways that you can promote yourself. And then on YouTube, I'm not sure what you can do on YouTube, is you can fucking target locations on YouTube and say, this is where I'm fucking at, and this is where I'm being. So you can target the whole Sydney, for example. I mean, fucking target the whole Sydney to fucking say that you're at the Metro Theatre in Newtown. I mean, why does it have to be just fucking one local little area? But fucking target the whole Sydney. I bet the whole fucking Sydney, Australia understands where Newtown fucking Metro Theatre is. We target the whole fucking area. We target the whole fucking New South Wales to fucking come there. Well, it's that simple, yeah? I promise you, although if you want to be more specific, then fucking target just the fucking Newtown area. I understand? I understand, but that's how it is. So the closer you target, so if you go to Newtown Metro Theatre in Sydney, then fucking target that area first. And fucking then work your way around that. And just target that little small area, then go around and around and around and around, and eventually fucking target the whole Australia to fucking go there. Eventually. I understand? But build your way up. I understand? So that's the whole point of advertising yourself online and making sure that you have that nice and beautiful theory now. So I'm understanding that anything else in terms of the banks and business skills and anything that you need is making sure that you're doing a greater job for yourself in a way that you can pause the video to go and do anything in the toilet like a pee or poop before you actually finish your video or anything like that. I'm understanding that no matter what for myself over here, that I'm much more likely to understand to just go and do a much better job to go and do that for myself so I can go and do a greater job, because that's what you need to do. But if you rush into the toilet to pee and poop, then make sure you pause the video and then go and do what you need to do and then go and finish off your video also. I'm going to say, as you guys do that, then make sure that no matter what you realize, it's just much better for you because you're doing a greater job. Alright, anyway, so what's important is making sure that if you're doing a greater job for yourself and you're making sure that no matter what you realize that Jesus Christ has to approach other people first, and Jesus Christ has to be friendly with other people, and Jesus Christ has to be nice with you if you're angry with Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ has to be showing you the best kind of attitude in the planet so that Jesus Christ can sell you on God. I mean, in a sense, so if you see somebody online or if you see somebody, let's say anywhere, and you want to talk to them, then talk to them first. I mean, and just have a positive conversation with them. I mean, if you want to waste time with them, then go ahead. But guess what? I promise you it's more that you're never wasting time. But just make sure that you're never wasting time in the first place. I mean, make sure that you're talking to everybody you want. I mean, you want to talk to them, then talk to them positively. And if they never reply, then you have to keep messaging them in a way that you want to talk to them. I mean, if you really want to talk to somebody and you want to talk to them and talk to them, then what does Jesus Christ do? I promise you, Jesus Christ does anything he can to be able to talk to them. But talk to them positively. Otherwise, if you want to approach someone, then approach them because you see them and you recognize them and because you want to approach them, and be positive with them and lift the conversation with your positivity. And that's it. I promise you, if you really want to drive 10 hours to see them, then go ahead, but be positive all the way. I mean, it's honest. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what, then the whole positive scenario over here is to speak the content of words about everything. I mean, in a sense, so anything in terms of life where you can actually go and grow yourself daily, and you can focus on making sure that you have more than enough success every single day to go and do everything in terms of life. I'm making sure that you understand straight away how I feel that Jesus Christ is saying over here for me to just go and grab someone over there at the Nice and Beautiful seminar to go and do my whole seminar in videos. And that way I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly how you can also Speak to Jesus Christ at any time, and you can always focus upon understanding that you can always focus upon the bigger picture, because I speak over Jesus Christ. In a way, I'm learning straight away what Jesus Christ does in that scenario, because I just go and ask Jesus Christ, and I say, what do you do in this situation? And then I see what Jesus Christ may do, and then Jesus Christ does that. I mean, you understand? But I can see what Jesus Christ does exactly in every single situation. And as you ask, and as you ask God, then God gives you what you ask for. Or if you ask for more information about everything, then stick to the information of life and stick to the way of being about life in a way that you're learning very quickly upon advertisements and what's happening around the world, and how you understand that straight away now. That I realize that Israel and Gaza is fighting and they have a conflict right now. But what you need to do right now is focus on understanding that most people are into other people other than you. But what you need to realize right now, that they never fucking care about my life coaching. Or should they never fucking care about my life coaching either. I mean, do you understand that? Or should they never care about my music? Or should they never fucking care about anything I am? And why is that? I understand because they're unaware of me. Or should they're unaware of me, but no. Or should this because I realize this because there's a fucking war going on over there. Or should those people are curious about fucking fighting others for them? Or should they want to cause people violence? Or should they never care about growing? Or should Israel and Gaza, or should none of them care about growing now? I mean, they care about destruction, man. I mean, they love to destruct themselves. I mean, they are amusing themselves about this. And Russia, they have entertainment over there, man. Russia, they may look like it's suicidal and whatever. Russia, yes. Russia, that's what it is. But they love it. Russia, they love it. I mean, it's about you have to love it. Russia, the thing is that you never find yourself in a situation of people when they never want to grow themselves. We never find yourself around Israel and Gaza right now, and never find yourself around world wars and conflicts out there. But go yourself away. I mean, go yourself away and go and do your business every single day. So what I do is understand that no matter what, that for the first year of my business in YouTube and Instagram, I promise you that I feel that other people have never given me what I deserve. I feel other people have never really done an explanation of what they really want in life, and they're really lost people about life, and they believe somebody else is more successful than Danny Milivojevic. So they follow some guy who goes, they give him 1.6 million followers, but Danny Milivojevic, no. Danny Milivojevic is too smart for that individual. When they go around dancing on Instagram and they get 10 million followers or more, I mean, they're just dancing for you on Instagram. I mean, is that what they're doing? I mean, they have no words to give you. Or they have no words to give you, but they're dancing. I understand, sure, I can do all these videos too. I can do the funniest videos, man. I promise you. I understand. I can do the funniest videos straight away. I promise you. Yeah. I can do all these videos, the funniest things in life. And I get all these followers for that. I say, yeah. But guess what? I promise you, I'd rather give you the words. I'd rather give you the words about life. But understand that no matter what, the funny thing is about life is images, isn't it? When you have images of life where you can actually study upon something that's helping you. But guess what? I promise you, when other people are unfair about you, and when other people are unfair about your success, then go and succeed more. And that way, make it appear that life is unfair on them. I mean, make it appear that you have everything much more than them, regardless of them following you and never following you. And that way, once you have more money and more talent, more success, regardless of what they say about you, I mean, you're just more successful regardless. But they're stupid people. I mean, you just go and grow yourself regardless, and then just go and make all the money in the world for yourself. Make events. So what I can do now is with the 9-to-5 jobs money and with all the government's money and everybody's money, I just pour into events and Danny Milivojevic information. I just go and really grow my information product all the way. That's it. As I grow my information product, I mean, am I successful? I'm the most successful individual when I'm growing my information product. Do you understand? And guess what? Jesus Christ goes and talks to anybody. I mean, Jesus Christ talks to people who are more valuable. I mean, who is more valuable for Jesus Christ? You are more valuable for Jesus Christ to talk to today. Regardless of what's happening, Jesus Christ wants to teach you personally. But Jesus Christ only has so much time. I understand, although, that Jesus Christ finds the time to do so. I mean, there's always a better way to send what you want and to go and do what you want to make sure that no matter what, that everybody gets the message that you do love them. But regardless, I understand if Jesus Christ says anything about life, that he never cares, and he does care, but it's much more that Jesus Christ understands that if people never show Jesus Christ love, then Jesus Christ shows you love. I mean, in a sense, so just go by that all the time and just make sure that no matter what you understand every single time, that what you need more than ever now is to speak more words alone and to go travel in the world with yourself, to go enjoy yourself, rather than having to have a family of your own or something. I mean, have yourself only and just go the single road, because the single road is the best road, I promise you. I'm so happy being single. I'm the happiest being single. Which there's no fucking woman over here to fucking try to fucking escalate something with me in a way that when I have to fucking do a video. I mean, I'm doing a video with you. I mean, there's no fucking time for a woman now. There's no fucking time for sex now for a woman. I mean, there's only fucking time to help you now. I mean, understand? I'm so happy when I was single. I mean, my dogs will fucking sit on the floor and sleep on the floor over here and just let me do my videos, man. I mean, understand? So what you do is you have to understand straight away how to just enjoy yourself in ways that you have to understand how to grow yourself, and you have to go and do your music every single day and just go and do music production for yourself. So as you do music production and this kind of, let's say, place your finger in your ear to just make sure that you are never scratching your ear, but you're just making sure you're massaging your ear. I'm massaging my ear here. I'm never scratching my ear. I mean, understand? But scratching my ear is this. I'm never scratching my ear with my actual nails, but I'm actually just placing my nice and beautiful finger in my actual ear to just go and massage this part over here. I massage it with my skin. And I massage it with the skin, and that way I never get a rash inside of my ear. And that's the whole point. I mean, never get rashes in life, but just massage them. That's why you're doing greater and greater and greater. So the whole point of life is making sure that no matter what, that you have more enough success every single day to go and orchestrate something new for yourself, and then making sure that no matter what, that you finish off your 1 hour videos and export it into the nice and beautiful UCut application, and then make sure that you go and upload it online where you need to. But make sure you understand that with my nice and beautiful life coaching podcast, I'm already uploading that online into Mega Drive, and it's more enough for me. Alright, now is it? Roshi, yes. Roshi, it's more enough for me because I understand that other people never care about me regardless. I mean, they never care about me regardless. So what I do is I make sure anyway that since I understand that, I realize that no matter what, it's more how I feel. And how I feel is I have more time and space to just be able to upload much more anyway online. But as I upload online anyway, my life coaching videos is more enough for you to be able to go and understand what I'm doing for now. I'm not saying every single day that my passion over here says, hey, I want to upload as much as I can everywhere. And now, does Jesus Christ upload and do everything everywhere? Probably, yeah. But where does Jesus Christ go and do the most work right now? Well, Jesus Christ goes and does the most work in words. But then he says, if you want to go and upload extra into YouTube, then you can, if you want to. Rosh, it's on you. Rosh, how much you want to upload into YouTube because you feel that you need to, then go ahead. I mean, yes, I mean, nobody's stopping you. But the thing is, every single day that you do save time, I'm making sure you understand that for myself, Jesus Christ says to just upload my life coaching videos and music production, and that's it. Or actually, it's much more like that, because that way I feel I'm doing greater. I'm doing a greater job, because I understand other people want to pin me down and they want me to lose, but I never want to lose. I'm never losing because I'm increasing my words. I'm increasing my words every single day, and as I increase my words every single day, Roshu, nothing can stop me. I mean, nothing can help me lose. Roshu, I'm using this life to my advantage. So as I use this life to my advantage, I go and do a greater job, regardless of what other people want. And that way I'm understanding that everything in terms of words out there, I already have it in my words. I have everything you ever see in words already. Which that's the beautiful thing about life, that I have everything that I ever want in my words. I understand everything that they have already, I have it in my words. Which everything in terms of that pleasure that they have, I have it in my words. Which that's it, yeah? Which all I need to do now is just focus upon helping myself to go and I have to develop myself in words. I have to develop myself much more. I have to go and do some synonyms now. I have to go and do some rhythms and rhyming and rhythms in terms of life to be able to go and do greater. But what I do is I have an audio podcast over here with my Samsung A20 Galaxy. So what I do is you can see straight away that I have an audio program here. So as I go and do greater over here, you can see straight away I have an audio program, and it's at 10 minutes right now. And this nice and beautiful audio program is something that I start playing it, and I press play over here. You can see that it's actually recording my name now. You guys can hear me. I mean, guess what? I'm just doing a nice and beautiful video recording. But then I stop it, I pause it, and now it's actually pausing. I mean, on your standby, it's at 10 minutes. So I just continue it whenever I want. And I mean, it's like a tape recorder. When you guys hear me, I mean, guess what? I just did figure out an idea about my biological dad, and he was actually at the toilet. And the funniest thing didn't happen. I mean, he was saying, don't, or he was saying, never come in because I was doing something to help him. I mean, anyway, guys, I realized the whole point of that story is making sure that you can help people. I realized, although, guys, I just went and I seen these guys over there, and I make sure that you understand that he was very, very nice and compassionate to that woman, because guess what? I mean, she was asking for help, and he did pick up the nice and beautiful butterfly for her to make sure that no matter what, that he was a nice and beautiful gentleman. And then he went off, and he also was never causing violence. I pause it. I pause the nice and beautiful audio, and I say, I have an idea. I start my audio program. I press play. I say, guys, so no matter what, I have this idea over here. So as I have this idea over here, I'm making sure that you guys understand how to grow yourself, because it's a nice and beautiful work of love. I promise you now, I pause it again, and whenever I have an idea, I fucking have a tape recorder. I have a tape recorder, which is my phone. I fucking press play, and I start recording, and I say, guys, anyway, you guys have more ideas for me to make sure that no matter what, that since I'm actually doing a video right now, I'm making sure that no matter what, that you guys understand that I'm much more worthy in what I'm doing every single day, because I'm understanding how to grow myself. I press play or pause, and I make sure anytime I have an idea as a fashion model myself or anything, I fucking get my phone quickly, I press play, and I fucking record it, and I say, hey, this is what the idea just came to me in terms of life over here, and this is the kind of idea I did get from my fashion photos. So when you're doing fashion photos, just make sure that you're never doing a jumper with a jacket, but you're making sure that you either carry a jacket with you in a way that you're either making sure that you're learning how to go and do greater for yourself in a way that you're wearing a jacket or a jumper as you do life. And it's either one or the other. I mean, never ever have a jumper underneath a jacket, because it looks dodgy. I mean, you understand? And why does it look dodgy? Because it's either wear a jacket or a jumper. I mean, what do you want? I mean, you look better wearing a jacket only with a shirt or a jumper, or in terms of a jacket and a sloppy Joe is what I mean, or a shirt, than wearing a jacket, then jumper, and sloppy shirt, and then shirt, and then singlet. Because that's more, you have to understand that you can get yourself one of those big jackets, for example, and you can get a big jacket for yourself, and as you get a big jacket for yourself, then it's more like a jumper anyway. So just wear a jumper when you wear a jumper with a shirt and sloppy Joe and also singlet, or wear a jacket with a sloppy Joe and singlet and a shirt. It's much more fashion doable, and you can see that, and you can make common sense of that. I'll press pause on that, and make sure, anyway, as I'm doing my photos or something like that, I grab the phone again and say, hey, this is what I've learned, and this is what I've learned, and this is what I've learned. I mean, this is the idea that just came to me. And I'm just talking to you on the phone. I'm just talking to you on the phone here. As I'm talking to you on the actual phone. I mean, understand? And then guess what? I promise you, anyway, it's like a tape recorder, and it's my voice memos. I mean, you can see the voice memos, guys. I mean, voice memos, and I press play and play and play, and I record whenever I want my voice. And I give you fucking all these ideas, and it's like a tape recorder. I mean, back in the 1970s and 1980s and 1990s, they had this fucking tape recorder, and they fucking press play, and they say, this is what I've really found out, guys, about this. And they fucking stop it and pause it, and then they fucking start recording again, and they have all these tapes. And they make all these fucking university programs with that. I understand? And anyway, I make 1 hour programs, and I post it up online very quickly. I mean, and the whole fucking day I'm talking to this phone with audio programs, and other people are watching me, and they're saying, who the fuck's he talking to? And my biological dad says, who the fuck's he talking to? Which I'm always fucking talking to you on my audio program. I'm just fucking talking all the time on my audio program. I'm developing my communicational skills all day long. And when I get an idea, I fucking give it to you in an audio program, or I give it to you in a video program. And that way I'm always learning something about life, because that's how it is.